right? Right here, you see this? Below this candle is a key level, the opening price of the order block, right? So keeping in mind this weekly candle, we're trying to take, assuming we don't close below this week's candle, we're going to be looking for buys these 2 weeks until we take out this candle's high. If you go back a few episodes, then you'll notice this is exactly the pattern I spoke about. Pattern with a logic. Weekly candle, 2-hour time frame. Check this out. So we're below the range on the higher time frame, right? We're looking for a range below the range. And a range will show itself to you. You will never, if you force a range, you're going to fuck it up. A true range will show itself to you. You will never need to second guess, is it a range, is it not? Nope, it's going to be right there. So this, where's the week? Weekly candle, up until here. Accumulation, right? Chopping around, up and down. Let's draw this one too. So over here, this would be week 1, accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. This is all working inside of one candle. Week 1, week 2, week 3. This is all happening within the same candle, right? And things are getting super fun as we delve deeper into the lower time frames. Looking for buys. Blend this with order flow, with the market profile, breaking highs, dumping below lows, rallying. But forget that for a second. Even below this low, right? So we have this range here. Below this range, into the key level, there is a smaller range. This was my entry, right? This is one shot, one kill. You really pick your shot. There you go. Beautiful. So below this range, and not blindly below the range, there's a time and place. So we had, this brings us, of course, to the classic Monday range trade. What is a Monday high to low trade, right? There's 2 very famous models, which everyone talks about, and nobody knows how to trade, which is the Monday range and the Asian range, the Asian range high to low. Right? This is the previous week's candle. We are below an liquidity pool. We're expecting a bottom to form, right? Week opens. Normally we expect Monday's range to play out. We don't play on Monday. Monday range plays out. Below the weekly open, we're expecting a range to form and a change in the state of delivery through an order block or a breaker, right? Below the opening price. Opening price, decline, This is a clear, defined range occurring when, by the way? Let's see. First of all, this is the Monday range, right? Just to visualize what it looks like. This is a Monday range play, what it looks like. Right, this is the range of Monday. On Tuesday, right, you can skip all this chop fest and start hunting at 3, which is what I do, which is the exact time a swing point is expected to form during London, right? Because you got accumulation. What's the time per manipulation in a daily candle? And I'm hitting 2 birds with one stone in this one. The time per manipulation is 2 a.m., right? Which means the time the swing high will form is 3. Well, 2:50 to 3:10, right? But 3 a.m. is the swing point formation time during that candle. 3 to 5 is a good place to, good range of time to place your bets during. But I digress. You look for manipulation to form. Let's stick to the rules of the book. Let's not be rebels. The time itself of the candle is 0, right? However, what usually happens is a bunch of chop, and you can start looking for a manipulation starting from 2, which is the classic, the by the book way, right? After 2, we decline into the previous day's low, Monday's range played out, remember? And we ride it, as I mentioned before, to the 50% and a violent retracement at 50% and to the high. That is also a model by itself. Monday low to high, Monday high to low. Backtest that one with this visual form. Below the weekly low. Right, so that is an example of a timed range